Number 6.
Does anyone else find it crazy that the quickest way to get a hold of an intergalactic superhero is to page them?
Now that you mention it, it makes perfect sense.
Oh, there is no way you believe that. But also, it's hilarious to realize that it took for disintegrating bodies to make Nick Fury finally call Captain Marvel for the first time in this universe.
We're, of course, talking about the post-credit scene in Infinity War with Nick Fury and Maria Hill. This scene, we were already coming off of one of the most brutal endings an MCU film, a superhero film, had ever given us, with the elimination of half of our heroes. And I remember our theater just being so quiet, and then this scene pops up, and we're watching Maria and then Nick start to disappear, and then the zoom in onto the pager. And I don't know, maybe it was because like we were all so sad or like horrified about what had just happened. And then those colors show up, and the hype in the room was at an all-time high. Like, we needed a hero in that moment.
Yeah, we needed something. Just complete excitement, utter disbelief when this whole thing goes down. And I think all of us were still hoping that the after credit scene was going to show us some glimpse of like, oh, okay, everything that just happened like is going to get reversed quickly. There's no way the movie ends like this. And then we see this happen to Fury and Hill. And then we see the pager with Captain Marvel's insignia on it. And we had gave us a little glimmer of hope.
I think what also makes this scene so memorable is after the carnage that we just witnessed in Infinity War, we learned that not even Nick Fury is safe from this.
The movie ends, and we're just all shocked in the theater, and we see Fury and Maria Hill, and we're just like, oh, thank God, like, everything's gonna be okay.
It feels like the adults showed up.
Yeah, it feels like the adults showed up, and then not even the adults were safe, because all of a sudden they're gone.
I need an adult.
I am an adult.
I'm just like, what the hell is going on around here, man? And saying all of that, it makes me feel like maybe this should actually be higher on our list, because this was such a mega moment in the theater.
No, it is. And honestly, I think there is an argument to make this higher up on the list. And truthfully, I think if Captain Marvel actually served a larger role in the next film, segueing, I think it could have, right? Now, granted, Captain Marvel is a pretty controversial character throughout the MCU. You either really love this character, or she has a fan base, or she has a base that just does not like her. We stan her pretty hard over here. But either way, this moment, like you said, Nick, it was a glimmer of hope in an otherwise incredibly dark moment in the MCU. And for that reason alone, I think this post-credit scene amounted to hype that we had never seen before.
1000%. But we'd love to know what you all think. Does this scene belong on Marvel's best post-credit scene list? Let us know in the comments.
And be sure to tune in for the next 5 days to keep up as we continue our countdown of the best Marvel post-credit scenes. It's a Merry Marvel Christmas countdown.
Peace.